Tonight's show is brought to you by Metropole and Rosebud in the Strip. Also, WPGH, Fox 53. My name is Brandon. I enjoy Italian food, nachos with cheese, and long walks on the beach. But enough about me. Oh, wait a minute. Before we go any further, I did want to take a moment and thank all the people who voted for us in the City Paper Best of poll. We were voted Best Radio Station and Best Radio Station for Local Music, and we came in second for Best Tacos. But there's always next year. Right, guys? All right, we've got Ice Cream Headache in the studio tonight. The new CD is called Dropped as a Baby, and if I'm not mistaken, this would be the title track on the CD. This is Ice Cream Headache live on the Pittsburgh X-Files.
I just haven't been the same. Such a waste. More and more I need to add a taste. But that did just feel like eating horsey paste. Must have the dropped. 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 As a baby. Sometimes the ground quivers and the weeping willow used to shiver, but now see it dance like hell to its shadows on the river. Should I care? Many brain cells left to spare, but maybe the one that I lost that day was the one I'm needing now. Stop the crowd, stop the crowd, stop the crowd, stop the crowd. Supper, just some boiled greens and lots of butter. It's a good wrap up what's left for my brother. Make some sense, make me home not too intense. There's more that little lambs just jumping across my fence. Must have the drop, 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 must have the drop. As a baby, as a baby, must have the drop, must have the drop, must have the drop, must have the drop.
Oh, yeah, Ice Cream Headache live on the Pittsburgh X-Files. The title track from the new CD dropped as a baby, and it will be in stores sometime soon. We should see it before the end of the year. And it's funny because I've had the Ice Cream Headache CD for quite a while, actually kind of like a bootleg, rough version of it for quite a while. And it's finally going to be coming out, and we've got the band in the studio tonight to talk about the CD. Dropped as a Baby is the title. And I know when I talked to you guys last time, you hadn't come up with the title yet. What made you...
there, dear Brandon.
Is that... And I remember you did that last time, too.
He did with the little one act. Yeah, we've actually incurred a lot of criticism for the amount of time it's taken to get this thing out. Little jabs here and there in the press and such, but finally it's coming.
Is Dropped as a Baby your favorite song on the disc? Is that why you titled it after that?
No, it's actually more thematically throughout the song. It's sort of an explanation of why we are like we are. Perhaps that's what happened, you know?
I had that hunch a long time ago. Now, before we go any further, let's tell the listeners out there who is in the band now. Who is in here now that wasn't here last time?
I'm not even sure who these guys are.
We'll let you know next time.
Of course, on guitar, we've always had Mr. Vinny the Stooge over here, ladies and gentlemen. And back on keyboards is Ed. Ed,
yes!
He's actually the newest member of the band. He's actually done only a couple gigs with us. And, of course, Frank Basstone back here on the drums. And Mr. Jason Serra on the bass.
I wave like we're on.
I don't think they can see
on radio saw me wave, so hi.
Actually, Vinny the Stooge is actually Mr. Dale Sinsky, a very fine...
Great guitar player.
Fine guitar player.
Now, Griff, you and Vinny or Dale, whatever. What should I call you tonight? Should I call you Dale? Should I call you Vinny?
Dale's fine.
All right, Dale's fine. You guys are actually the architects of the songs, so to speak.
Sort of, so to speak. Yes.
For now.
For now.
Maybe in the future it'll be different.
Yeah.
So, Griff, you would be Mac Daddy, and Dale, you would be Daddy Mac.
Daddy Mac. Mac Daddy Tatum Daddy Mac.
Now, who's the lyrical gangsta of this bunch?
I be the lyrical gangster bandit. Dale,
That was Griff.
Dale is like, if you're familiar with Public Enemy, Dale is like Terminator X. He talks with his hands. Doesn't say anything. He's a very
I never
quiet
know what
young
to say
man.
every time I get it.
But I come up with most of the lyrical type kind of stuff there.
Actually, the whole show tonight, Dale is doing in sign language. So if you're close enough to see him and you
If
understand
you put your
sign
radio
language-
on mute, the closed caption will appear.
Exactly. Now, the songs that are on the new CD, they've actually been kicking around for a while. This will be the first time that they're available in CD form.
Oh, thank God.
Now, you guys have to be excited. When did you actually... I know right now everything's done. The songs are mixed, recorded. The artwork's done. You're just waiting to get them back now, right?
Yeah, they're coming back this week. In fact, I was thinking about driving to Texas to pick them up. I figured
You're not too
overnight,
excited, are you, Griff?
I really was going to do that, but they're finally coming back this week, so they'll be in stores the first week of November, like Election Day-ish time, right around there. I hope, unless they screw me again.
Now, for those of you that have the Blue Happy Occasion cassette, the CD will be different in that there's 2 new songs, and I guess the majority of the other songs have been remixed, or have they all been remixed?
Yeah.
More than 2.
On the cassette, it was just sort of like a lot of demo stuff that we had done, and actually some of the same songs and the same recordings are on the CD, but we really went back and remixed them and beefed them up and threw some new stuff in there, took out some stuff we were not too happy with, and now we're finally happy, I hope. Right, Dale?
Mm-hmm. Is everybody happy?
Is everybody happy?
Very happy.
That's cool. We're going to take songs off the new CD, Soul Trippa. It's Ice Cream Headache on the Pittsburgh X-Files.
Take me down to the ground, 'cause that's where I wanna go. Or break me down, find me found, bury me in your flow. Take me down to the ground, 'cause that's where I need to go. Or break me down, find my sound, and carry it to your soul. 'Cause I'm a soul tripper. Yeah, I'm a soul tripper. Trip me on that soul. Well, take me deep and let me see all that I wanna know. Let me keep what I peep, and baby, here we go. 'Cause I'm a soul tripper. Yeah, I'm a soul tripper. Trip me You know what I mean, girl? You trip on that soul. Oh, I don't mind pretenses, and I don't mind pretenses. Let's drop our defenses and yeah, and just trip on that soul. And take me down to the ground, 'cause that's where I need to go. Break me down, find me found, and bury me in your flow. 'Cause I'm a soul tripper. Yeah, I'm a soul tripper. You give me all that I need. You know what I mean, girl? You give me all that I need. Oh, I don't mind pretenses, and I don't mind pretenses. Let's shop our defenses, yeah, and just trip on that soul. I trip on that soul. And take me deep and let me see all that I wanna know. And let me keep what I peep, and baby, here we go. 'Cause I'm a soul tripper. 'Cause I'm a soul tripper. You give me all that I need, yeah. You give me all that I need, yeah, 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 yeah. You give me all that I need. You give me all that I need. That's so, baby. You give me all that I need. I think you give me all that I need. I think you give me all that I need.
Soul Trippa, Ice Cream Headache on the Pittsburgh X-Files, Local Rock on the X. I like that song. I don't care what that guy says. Hey, if you've got a comment that you just can't keep to yourself and you want to give us a call or a question for Ice Cream Headache, the number would be 333-WXDX. This would be the Wet Finger Mix. And if you're not at least 16 years of age, pretend you didn't hear that. The new CD is called Climax Generator. It's in stores, and the cover, it's a beautiful cover. Let me grab this. It features a, I guess you would call that a dominatrix in black leather and high heel stiletto heels. I guess you would call them, feeding raw meat to her slave.
Raw meat.
I kind of like that. Is your CD cover going to look anything like this?
No.
The meat will be cooked. 150
Thank you.
degrees.
There you go. Ice Cream Headache will be issuing the CD with cooked meat on the cover.
Well done.
So, guys, let's talk now.
Brandon.
The big question of the night. It's the most important question we're going to ask tonight. Why did you change the spelling of the band name?
Oh. It's a very long story, Brandon. But actually, when we first came out with the name Ice Cream Headache, we spelled it with an A-I-K at the end.
Right.
Because there was another band that had an album out called Ice Cream Headache.
Okay.
And I think the band was Radial Spangle, I think it was. We had Ice Cream Headache as an idea for a band first, but
They had the name.
we changed the spelling just in case there was going to be a problem, and then that went nowhere, so we decided to change it back to the regular spelling.
Okay.
Like every time we played clubs, it always
I
spelled
bet-
it the regular way,
yeah.
so it's like, why?
Yeah, why bother?
Yeah.
Why bother? And of course, I would have to ask you the question now on the radio.
Yeah, of course.
Oops. Now, Griff, you work at Aircraft Studio, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Does that give you an opportunity to spend a lot of time, like, fooling around with your songs and maybe
Playing with myself, yes.
Well, and playing with yourself? Well, I didn't want to say it in those words.
Yeah, it does actually. The owner has been kind enough to let us come in at night when nothing's going on, and we would play in there until 4 or 5 in the morning, and that's when we recorded most of the stuff, actually.
Now, Ice Cream Headache, you pretty much started out as a studio project,
yeah.
more or less, and
Yeah.
the songs came together and you decided to form a band. At what point, if it was me and I had the chance to be in the studio all the time and I had like access to it like that, I would probably never be satisfied. I would change things every night.
Yeah.
Do you find yourself doing
That's why
that?
it took 5 years.
That's right. We just kept on saying, well, we could make that a little better and a little better. And of course, we had to wait for the studio not to be being used at the time. So that's one of the reasons it took so long. Anyway, the other reason was we paid for it all. So,
that's always a problem.
hey,
too.
you know, when you're doing it yourself, it can get a little pricey.
That's right. Now, at what point do you decide, okay, this song, I'm done working on it, it's good enough to be on the CD?
I guess when we throw it in the old dashboard and the head starts to bob up and down, it's there, right?
It sounds
there.
good in the car. Yeah, that's a good test, actually.
So you can listen back to it now in
When you're
your
not
car?
cringing when you're listening to it, I guess
That's
then
a good
it's ready.
Yeah, that's usually the sign of a good song. When you don't throw up immediately following hearing it, you know.
That's right.
Now, even though you started out as a studio project, over the last year and a half, you guys have really started to play as many live shows as any other band in town.
Yeah.
Is
Probably.
that something that is coming a little more naturally now?
Yeah, it's definitely come along. I mean, I think we started playing, about a year and a half or two ago at a little place out in Harmerville. And we've certainly come a long way since then because we never played together, and we've changed some members, and the band's finally evolved to the point where we're happy with the whole project, and everybody's grooving and really like up for doing this. So
That's a good thing.
Time of my life.
How do you really feel?
But the crowds have been great too. It's getting better. We're getting a lot. I think people will become a little bit more familiar with the songs, and
Oh, definitely. Once
They'll
people
begin
can
to
actually take the
come and see
songs
us.
home and learn all the twisted lyrics that you guys have.
there is a lyric sheet in the album too. So
Thank God. Now I'll be able to follow along at home.
Yeah, you can follow along at home while we read it aloud.
Now you have a name for your fans. Do you call them the fans that you like anyway?
That's
you call
right.
the Ice Heads, right?
it's not real original, but Iceheads just somehow fits, you know.
It works.
So yeah.
Now, Griff, since you're the lyrical gangsta of this group, the next song we're going to play is a song we've played before on the X-Files. It's actually quite popular with our 15 to 18-year-old male demographic.
Yes.
Kingzilla. Now, I don't know if I ever asked you this or not. If I did, just bear with me. I'm
It's
going to ask
okay.
one more time. What the hell were you thinking when you did this?
Well, you know, it's just a little story about what would happen if King Kong and Godzilla got together and had a baby. And if they did have a baby, of course, you know, we know what happens to child stars. They wind up robbing drugstores and video arcades and basically becoming degenerate drug users.
What
and
you
that sort
talking
of
about,
thing.
Willis?
So, you know, it's a story of what would happen to a little thing called Kingzilla, which is the little child star, and he runs into a little problem.
This is one that when you get the lyric sheet, you definitely want to follow along with at home. This is Ice Cream Headache. The CD is called Dropped as a Baby. The song is called Kingzilla. Here it is on the Pittsburgh X-Files.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here tonight to tell you a very strange story. A story so strange that no one will believe it. Well, anyway, neither beast nor man. Something monstrous, all-powerful.
Peace.
I tell you, there's something on that island that no white man has ever seen.
Story of Kingzilla. Well, wham a ding dong, Godzilla and King Kong took a little walk. It didn't take long when they returned. They decided to make lounging back on a first date. Well, King Kong, Godzilla sitting in a tree. F-U-C-K-I-N. Well, first came love, and then a marriage. Kingzilla in a baby carriage. Topping out about 5'3", a monkey lizard that could climb a tree. Well, in 3 years, this lizard monkey grew out to star in a full-length movie. Kingzilla meets the Black Creature. Saturday matinee double feature. Kingzilla was to top the bill. A guaranteed $3 million. Percentage of the gross. Ass splash billboards coast to coast. Some bad news. Kingzilla started hitting the booze. Always late from rehearsal. From the producer came a reversal.
Kingzilla, I'm afraid we're going to have to let you go.
Well, Kingzilla had blown his opportunity. Outcast in the community. This was too much for him to take. Kingzilla was fake. Well, then Kingzilla started to smoke the crack. Cocaine, imagine that. The monkey lizard that could once climb a tree was now a junkie for Kingzilla. He got a call, the black creature, been through it all, said,
Hey man, what you need is rehab. Drink a beer
and catch a cab. Took him to the clinic. It was chipped in. And then he sat down, got a message from his mother. Kingzilla, me and your father love you very much and we wish you luck. Well, what the Then it hit him like someone had given him a chance to turn it all around. Kingzilla, lost in the house. In 30 days, he checked out, made a pretty little squeeze, and took her out. Before you could say double cheese tortilla, they were married, had little Kingzillas all running around the house. And they was watching Mickey Mouse. Well, Kingzilla, he got a call from an old friend, black creature, saying, well, Kingzilla said, yo, I'm living swell, and I'm back from hell. Thanks to you, my man. Ah, damn.
Looks kind of silly, don't it?
You're listening to the Pittsburgh X-Files.
Right now, though, we've got some more live stuff for you. This is live music being played on your radio right now. New stuff from the band Ice Cream Headache. This is Fire in the Hole, live on the Pittsburgh X-Files.
Hands on deck, we got a fire in the hole. Monkey dropped the land and it fell into the cold. Belly full of bourbon and a flag up on the pole. Hands on deck, we got a fire in the hole. We got a fire in the hole. Wake up, Uncle Versus, make it sleeping down below. Drunk up on my Drano when the beer ran low. Smoked up on my Chesterfield, smoked up on my dope. Hands on deck, we got a fire in the hole. We got a fire in the hole. Radiator's blowing like a kettle full of wax. Got to get the pony cause it's added to the tracks. Running like a dog, be biting at my ass. Got to get the Punxsutawney before they find my stash. Hands on deck, we got a fire in the hole. Camp's full of liquor and his blind as a mole. Boom, swamp flies and the rudders down low. Hands on deck, we got a fire in the hole. We got a fire in the hole now. Yeah.
Hands on deck, we got a fire in the hole. Molotov cocktail sitting on the stove. Baby bottle full of Cabernet Sauvignon. Hands on deck, we got a fire in the hole. Yeah. We got a fire in the hole now. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, ice cream headache live stuff on the Pittsburgh X-Files. Fires. I think you guys should call the song Fire in the Hole on the Pittsburgh X-Files.